Hello there, Hendrick Chrysler Jeep. This is Coach Stephanie with part two of your mystery shop. I submitted a request via the Hendrick website on May 19th at 1:55 p.m. I received this email in my inbox at 2:05 p.m. and got got a phone call from Blakely at 2:05 as well. Blakely, really great job on calling and emailing the customer within less than 15 minutes. You did a great job of building rapport with the customer. Now I just need you to be sure that you use the script so that you can schedule an appointment and get them to your dealership. Keep in mind, when they're shopping online, you want to be sure that you get to them as quickly as possible, but you want to be sure that you schedule an appointment so that you can get them to your dealership before they have a chance to visit the competition. Most customers who are shopping online are going to purchase within 72 hours of looking online, so timing is everything. So grab control of the call, use that script, and ask for the appointment with authority and in the either or format. If you can't get an appointment, you want to ask for a tentative time. Schedule a phone follow up at the very least, but never depend on them to call you back. Once you get off the phone with the customer, I want you to be sure, and you did do a good job of scheduling a phone follow up, so really nice job there. I just want you to remember that should only be a last resort. Once you get off the phone with the customer, be sure that you send them a follow-up email. You want to continue to build rapport and get them information that they very well may not have written down while you were on the phone. So be sure that within less than 15 minutes of hanging up, send that follow-up email out. Thank them for their time on the phone. Confirm next steps and remind them of whatever you agreed to during the phone conversation, which was a phone follow-up. Remind them that you're going to call them back. Be sure to give them a value statement that truly sets your dealership apart from the competition. Like I said, if they're looking online, they're probably looking at more than just your dealership, and you want to make sure your dealership stands apart from the competition. You want to be sure you have a complete signature file with a link to your website as well as a link to your email address. You want to be sure that the email is free of spelling and grammatical errors and that it has a detention-grabbing subject line. Now, since you did send an email before you'd spoken to me, you sent the email and then you called literally right after you sent the email. I did grade this email and it did go into my inbox and it came within less than 15 minutes. And it does have an attention grabbing subject line that's clear what it's about and who it's from. Just be sure that you validate the customer's decision of vehicle with positive words or industry information on that vehicle. You want to be sure that the email also gives information on the exact vehicle that they inquired about. It could be information about maybe the Carfax or a specific link back to that vehicle, but be sure you give information on the vehicle they inquired about. The email is free of spelling and grammatical errors. However, I want you to be sure also address availability. Let them know if the specific vehicle that they inquired on is in fact available. You did give a complete signature file that has a link to your website as well as a link to the email address, so I would have been able to go look at additional price quotes or additional vehicles, and it would have been easy for me to email you back. So great job there. Also, you want to be sure that you set the expectation that they're going to be getting a future phone call. You just say here, you may contact me, at this number, and, thank you. I look forward to hearing from you soon. However, you immediately after sending this email did call me. So always set the expectation when you're sending an email before you've spoken to them that you're going to give them a future phone call. You also want to be sure that you give a value statement, like I said, that truly sets you apart from the competition. You did mention here that, this is a great time to buy and our current sales generate a lot of excitement and the opportunity for savings is great. However, any dealership can say that. It's a great time to buy and, we've got great savings. Give them information that truly sets you apart from the competition. You could tell them about an award maybe that your dealership has won or possibly a promotion that your dealership is having. But like I said, we want to give them information that truly sets you apart from the rest. So keep up the hard work and keep practicing. You're well on your way to getting that perfect 5. It just needs you to tweak a few things and use the script in the phone call portion and be sure to send that follow-up email out after speaking to them. And we want to be sure to really home down on the exact verbiage of things that we're looking for and make your dealership stand apart from the rest. You only get one chance to make a great first impression. Your secret code for today is value, VALUE, value. Keep practicing and have a great day.